Ya. Kaç kaydı?
What I love about Julia, we went through her section last week, and both of us were in tears. And I just felt, and I was talking to my friend, my good friend Inga, yesterday about this on the coach. Sometimes we overthink, about being perfect at what we say, but actually it's about how you feel. It's about how you feel about what you say. I'm already a Herbalife member. I'm a President's Team 40K. But when I listened to Julia go through her section with me, I wanted to join all over again. Passion, courage, love, warmth, and confidence. Because she's so clear. She's so clear. Her clarity on what she says, who she's talking to, how many conversations a day, what she needs to do, what she needs to invite to, what happens when she invites them, what the next step is, the clarity's there. Thank you so much, Julia. I love you. So proud of you. Next up, you are in for another treat. Now this guy has an amazing story. He's 27 years old. But he has never had.
27 yaşında. Yeni bir hikaye
He
geliyor.
only knows Herbalife. He joined Herbalife as a student. He left school and he joined Herbalife. Can you imagine that? He joined the company as soon as he left school.
Yeah.
And like many people, thought, I'm going to be president's team, the youngest president's team ever.
Ne olmuş?
Big goals, big personality, amazing, good-looking guy, lots of charisma. He went like this in the business, and then he realized that it couldn't all be about him. And I
Genç bir arkadaşımız. Sonra toplantıya gelmiş, Herbalife'a karar vermiş. Mehmet Bey. Mehmet Bey. Şu anda 16 kişi var. 16 kişi var. Biraz takılın arkadaşlar. Biliyorum İngilizce anlamıyorsunuz ama önemli değil. Bu ambiyansı yaşayın. Belki bir dahaki sene gelme konusunda ilham alırsınız. Ömer bu milyoner takımı. Adım Mert. İsviçre'de yaşıyorum.
Which count like 350,000 people, so a very small region. I'm very happy to be here to represent my country, my region, and the work we're doing with our team. I hope you'll find some value in my section. Just take what you need, and please don't change anything that's working in your flow, in your DMOs, in what you're doing. That's a big mistakes I made in the years. My journey started almost 9 years ago. I was attending my last year of high school. I was 18 years old. I had absolutely no idea what to do in my future. So my classmates, they wanted to be doctors, they wanted to be, I don't know, but I had no idea. I was very ambitious, but I never found the vehicle to achieve my big goals. So added to this, I was in this situation where I had to ask money to my parents basically for everything. So for clothes, for food, I wasn't independent, and I was very, very
her şey
hungry
için
to
ailemden
achieve
para
my
istiyordum.
financial independence. I got introduced to Herbalife through a classmate. He was making at that time around 100 euros a month.
YouTube canlı.
At that time, knowing my situation, he invited me to an STS, and I went to my first Herbalife event. I went to that event with the idea of building an extra income of a couple of $100, a couple of
Amacım biraz
euros.
daha ek gelir elde
But what
etmekti.
happened is that my
Birkaç
mind
yüz dolar
completely
kazansam, euro
blown
kazansam
away
yeterdi.
from the opportunity. I saw a
Fakat
chance to build an
deneyince bu iş
extra
fırsatı beni
income. I saw a
etkiledi.
chance to start part-time, a career with
Ek
no
gelir elde
risks,
edebilme şansım
with
gördüm.
a lot of inspiration, a lot of emotions.
Risk almadan iş yapayım dedim.
No experience needed, no work experience needed. I never worked a single day in a normal job in my life. And with an endless opportunity of growth in front of me. And for a very ambitious guy, that was amazing. So my life changed that day when I found this opportunity. Thank you.
Hayatım değişti.
I started by eating the products and got amazing results. I started talking with everybody in my friends, my classmates, about the products and about the business. But you can imagine, at 18 years old, I didn't have much credibility. So talking about powders, talking about business, it wasn't easy for me. A lot of friends, a lot of part of my family was making fun of me, but I didn't care because I had the bright future in front of me. So with my personality, with my emotion, with my energy, I started really talking with everybody. I made up in numbers what I lacked in skills. So maybe we don't know anything and the business is working. That's how for some of us starts. Within 20 days I qualified for
ama rakamlarımı
supervisor.
yüksek tuttum.
Within
Bak
4
çok
months I
önemli bir
was a
cümle
brand
yazın.
new board team member, and on my 5th month I was fully qualified active board team 2016. The life was amazing there. I was making around 2,000 euros part-time as a student with the dream of becoming, as Sarah said, the youngest president's team in Europe. So I had big goals in my mind. But sometimes things don't go as planned, as we know. I was really, really good at attracting people thanks to my enthusiasm.
Oh oh. Kova delik.
And my energy and my personality. Our local HM was oftentimes sold out, so people had to stand outside to see the presentation. But I wasn't paying attention at what was happening underneath me, in my team. My distributors were not getting the same result, one after the other. 6 months later, after 1 year of business, my royalty check went back to 0. So I had to start all over again. It was really hard to find enthusiasm there. So my strongest skill, enthusiasm, was lost. I stopped recruiting. I started doubting and looking around for some magical DMO,
Aşkımı yitirdim, edinmeyi bıraktım, şüphe duymaya başladım. Sihirli bir günlük çalışma yöntemi bulsam, kestirme yol bulsam.
I had two choices. First choice was give up. Just give up, forget everything and go on with a normal life, and that was not an option. And the second choice I could take was to make myself responsible to fix my business, pass from child to adult, and start understanding that there is something to learn. You have to develop yourself and create a complete business, something that can work forever, not just for a couple of months. Just drinking a bit because here. I started analyzing my situation. And you can imagine our business as a bucket that has to be filled with water representing clients and profitable supervisors. I had two problems mainly with my bucket. First problem was the plug-in part. I was really good at plugging
iki sorunu
in
var.
new people
Birincisi
into
akış.
the business, but it was based on my enthusiasm and my personality,
Yeni
as
insanları
Sarah was
başa
mentioning
sokmakta
before.
başarılıydım.
So, what I learned in
Tutkum
the
ve
years is
kişiliğimle
that it
yapıyordum.
doesn't matter what you do that works. What only matters is
Yıllar
what you
içinde
can
şunu
duplicate and teach to
ne
other people.
yaparsanız yapın.
And enthusiasm is something not so easy to
Şu
duplicate and not so easy to teach.
tek başına.
Secondly, problem with my bucket is that when the bucket has holes in it, water spills out. And you can imagine my business back then was like a bucket with no bottom. So everything I was plugging in was coming out. I didn't have a support structure, neither for customer or for distributors. With no retention, the bucket will never fill up. It doesn't matter how much water you put in it. I realized I needed a duplication-oriented fill-up strategy. So I had to fill up the bucket, but with a duplication-oriented mentality and a good support structure for customers and for distributors. What I had to do, I had to switch my mentality. I had to move from a Michelin star chef mentality who bases his success on skills and on uniqueness to a franchise builder that builds up a model that could give everybody who is hungry and ambitious
Manchester'dayız. Mesaj at bana, olur mu?
the chance to build a successful business with Herbalife.
Amerika değil,
Even if this
İngiltere
person is not
Manchester.
a Michelin star chef, even if this person is not a business builder in his mind. After almost 5 years of flat business, as a super
Öğleden
productive
sonra tekrar
working member,
görüşeceğiz.
the
Hoşça
whole
kalın.
personal volume. In the last 3 years,